I have come from Bombay. I am not from this place. My name is Mr. Muttigi, retired from TISS. If you remember, I buy all your books and read.
Thank you. I'm very happy.
And I have prepared a summary of all the books and circulated among the people in Bombay, particularly among the senior citizens. My question to you is today.
Are you going to be at the TISS meeting?
No.
I think on the 20th.
I retired long ago.
Oh, so you don't live there anymore.
Nobody recognized me there.
Okay.
Long back I retired. My question is, sir, in your writings, I didn't find any self-introspection on the part of the Hindus. Didn't find anywhere. I tried my best to get it.
Yes.
And can you enlighten on that? Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. Certainly, there's many things to write about. I could write a critique of Hinduism. I could write good things about Hinduism. I'm neither critiquing Hinduism nor writing the glory of Hinduism. That also I'm not writing in these books. I'm doing a Purv Paksha in the West. Yeah. And I'm doing a Purv Paksha in the West because I found a gap in the intellectual discourse which nobody is covering, and I decided that as an opportunistic person, I was in IT at one time. I was always looking for market gaps where nobody's doing. I filled that gap, and that's my opportunity. Yeah. So I think that in the intellectual space, as an outsider, not trained all my life in doing this, I was trained as a physicist, computer scientist, all that. And then at the age of 44, I gave up and did this. Too old to go back and learn the humanities. So I figured that I should go where I can do something where I have knowledge. Yeah. So one of the knowledges I bring, one of the knowledges I bring is that I used to, as a management consultant, I used to do industry analysis. So you do an industry analysis of some industry, airlines or hotels. You look at who are the players, what are they good, bad, who funds it, how the industry works, what are the trends. So I started looking at Indology as an industry because I am an industry analyst. I bring something. None of the Indologists who are practicing are an industry analyst. They don't know how to analyze an industry. I know how to analyze an industry. So I get started by saying something about their industry which they don't know. So I started building a database on who's who in Indology, who funds what are the consequences, and what are the issues, what are the biases. So I started looking at the macro level as an industry. That's how I started. And the reason I had to start, another reason I started this way is I was giving grants, giving large grants in Indology at one time. I was funding Indology chair in Indology roundtable in Harvard, visiting professors here and there, Columbia. I did all of that. So while I was giving grants to them, I also wanted to analyze what they're doing. And the method of analysis that I could use is as an industry analyst. So I started it like that. I didn't start it like a Hindu or anything like that. I started as an industry analyst. And this led me to problems. This led me to their defensiveness. They're attacking, saying, don't analyze us. Who are you to analyze us? So I said, okay, I'll analyze you even more, because if you are scared of my analysis, there must be something you're hiding. So it's almost like you're following a thief and he takes you somewhere. And you end up where he takes you. And when I started my foundation, I had no idea where I'll lead. I just got led by one project, led me to the next, led me to the next. So if you look at some of the historical anecdotes I've given about my own journey, you will see why I ended up talking about this. I did not even intend to do this. So I'm not writing about Hinduism and its critique or its... I do have some books of that kind also in the pipeline, but I have not produced them. I have books on my interpretation of Vedic culture. Good, bad, everything, and its future. I have not written that, published that yet.